like to use the HELOC from my home, purchase a duplex, which is a fixer-upper, reappraise it, get the instant equity, use the equity within the duplex, pull it, pay back the HELOC, and then rent it out. Is that a good way to start for my first rental property? Thank you.
And I think it's Luis or Lewis. I'm going to search here. Lewis or Luis? You didn't say your name, but I have it spelled out here in our file. Yes, that's an incredible way to get started in real estate investing. So if his audio might have been a little difficult for you to hear, it sounded like he was talking on the phone and using a hairdryer simultaneously, which was what my wife does sometimes. But let me just kind of paraphrase. So he has a primary house that he lives in. He wants to use a home equity line of credit from the house that he lives in to buy a duplex that is run down, that needs work. He's going to repair it using the money from the home equity line of credit, and then create equity with the bank because now he's added value to this property, right? And he's going to then refinance that property, that duplex, and move on to the next project, at the same time renting it out. Exactly. You've heard me on this show. If you haven't heard me talk about this, I'll do it now. I've a mentor of mine, a friend of mine from New Jersey, who has thousands of doors. I've talked about my friend. His very first property that he did was a duplex, just like what Lewis is talking about here, which is he bought this rundown duplex. He got bank money to buy the property, and then also he got bank money to do the renovations on the property. Once he did those things, he then was able to refinance it for a much higher equity position, rented it out, and then he took that equity out of that property and rolled it into his next purchase. Absolutely a great way to get started in real estate investing. Now, let me just say this. It does require a lot of work on your side, okay? Because now you are a contractor, or you're going to be hiring contractors. You've also got to go and find the deal, right? Make sure you're finding the right deal so that when you add after repair value, you're buying this property at maybe 50 or 60% below the after repair value of the property. So you want to be buying it at 50 cents, 40 cents, 60 cents on the dollar, so that when you renovate it, then of course you have that built-in equity of 40%, 30% or more that you've now added into it on the back end. So you really got to make sure your numbers are solid on the after repair value when you're making this purchase on the front end. Remember, all real estate purchases and are, the benefit is made on the front end, right? So you can't massage it later. You got to make sure that it's a deal up front before you move on. You can't fake the numbers. If you fall in love with the property, that's a huge mistake. Okay. Just pay attention to the numbers. The numbers don't lie. But yes, absolutely a great way to get started with real estate investing. If you have any questions related to financing, real estate, taxes, motivation, financial freedom, it all doesn't matter. You can go to our website at morrisinvest.com, click on the little microphone icon and leave us a voicemail message. And of course, while you're there, we have tons of great resources on our website. You can book a call with our team for free if you're ready to actually buy a full service rental piece of real estate. That's what our team does. Build brand new construction from the ground up, working with our property management teams, placing a great tenant in the property, and cash flowing as part of your rental portfolio. So that's what we do, but we have tons of great blog resources and all sorts of other things on our website. So MORRIS invest.com is the place to go. And we will see you next time, everyone. Take care.